This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everyone. Last class we discussed Python variables. So, how to declare a variable, how to declare a variables in Python. So, we discussed. So, here there are some identifiers. These identifiers nothing but names, names of variables. Okay, definitions, classes. So, what is definition? What is classes? Coming classes you will understand. Okay. So, now I'm going to use that one. Ideally. So here consider name equal to Srinivas. Okay. Print name. What is the value you assigned to a variable? I can see like this. Similar way, I'm going to declare a one more variable. Okay. Location equal to Hyderabad. It is not taking invalid decimal literal. So here what happened, guys? At the time of declaring a variable, okay, whatever the variable you are declared, so this variable name, this is the identifier. Okay, I'm going to identify this variable using this name. It is failed. Here it is accepted. Here it is failed. Why? Because there are some rules are there to define this identifier. Okay, so there are some rules are there for identifiers. Rules to declare identifiers. One is identifier should start with A to Z small letters, A to Z capital letters, comma, underscore. Only these are all the possible. So here, in this case, I am going to start with the digit. So it is going to throw error, syntax error. Now, if I created the variable name like underscore location equal to Hyderabad. Now, if you access this one, you can see Hyderabad. So make sure it should start with A to Z, small letters, capital letters, or it should start with underscore. And also, identifier should not contain special characters like this one, this one, hash, dollar. So these are all the characters it should not contain. Observe here, name equal to Srinivas cannot attain expression. So here you cannot assign this one. The identifier name should not contain this special character at the rate, and it should not be a keyword. It should not be a keyword. What does it mean? So here in the programming language, so they defined some predefined keywords. Those are all for different purposes. You should not use those keywords. What are all those? For suppose consider here, you can go to help. Here you can see keywords. If you type keywords, these are all the keywords. Your identifier should not contain these words. For suppose observe here, these are all right. Okay, guys, 1 second. Here, this entire file I'm going to save. I will share this one to you. Okay. Now here, so this is the keyword, right? Okay, now I am going to exit. Control C, you can type. Now you can go for, here I have a for, right? For equal to, okay, this one, invalid syntax. So here the purpose of for is different. Okay, for the looping related, if I am using this one to declare a variable, so it is going to throw error. So these are all the keywords which are all already for different purpose. You should not use these as a identifier. Now next one is, so these identifiers are case sensitive. Identifiers are case sensitive. What does it mean? For suppose consider I am having a variable product underscore name equal to mobile. Okay, sorry, product underscore name equal to mobile. Now if I want to access this one, I can access product name is comma product underscore name. Now I got the value, product name is mobile. Now the same thing, if you observe here, product name is, if I am writing capital letter, prod underscore name, prod underscore name is not defined. So here I am trying to access a capital letter, but I declare it small letter, small letter. So make sure whatever the case you declared, you have to use the same case. You have to use the same case. And also guys, sometimes when you are working in the multiple programs, so you will get these kind of error, name, variable name. So whatever the variable you are using is not defined. Not defined means, so it is not at a declare, but you are trying to access that one, so you got the error, it is not defined. Okay,
Uh,
so this is,
Srinivas,
yeah.
sorry to interrupt you. What is the programming variable declaration standard as per the organization? Is that lowercase or the uppercase, or how the variables are
Okay,
identified?
so that is depends. Okay, so generally we can use this first letter is a small letter. Okay, remaining if you have anything, if you go for character, for suppose consider account number. Okay, so I will tell you
Mhm.
that one also. Okay, so
Okay.
consider he's asking the question, for suppose, so for suppose I have a account number. Okay, 123. Now it is going to create account number, this is a valid. Okay, so people are using, if you have a two letters, you can use like this, account underscore number 123. Now the same thing I can use like this also, and I can use like this also, among all. So this looks good. Okay, so generally just the way what I am doing is, I am going to remove the vowels, whatever the remaining, okay, I can declare like this. All is going to declare, but all is going to declare. So try to make it as simple as possible, and it should be understandable way. If I created like this, it can be account number, it can be account name. So here I can understand, so here also I can understand. Okay, so try to use as simple as possible. Okay, so coming to cases related, some people are using capital letter, some people are using small letter. You can use, for suppose here, account number. So you can use like this. So first one is small, so if you have any sentences like this, you can use capital. Okay, so it is not mandatory. If it is any standard, people are I mean not standard, if that is depends upon your requirement, you can use like anything. Okay,
Thank you.
so but try to make it as simple as possible, and it should be understandable way. Okay, now, so these are all the rules. One is this one, Another one is this one, special character should not contain, and it should not be a keyword, and these are all the keywords. Okay, it should not be, and identifiers are case sensitive. If you declare a lowercase, as it is we have to use. See, whatever you declared, same thing you have to use. Same thing we have to use. Okay. Now, this is one thing. Next, variables related. Multiple variables we can declare at a time. Multiple variables can be declared in single statement. So what does it mean? Observe here, a comma b equal to 10 comma 20. Okay, a value, b value. So multiple variables you can declare like this. Observe here, id comma name equal to 10 comma Srinivas. Sorry, id comma name equal to 101 comma Srinivas. Now id value, name value. So multiple variables we can declare here like this. Okay, guys, those who already know another programming languages like Python, like C and all. So in other programming languages, at the time of declaring a variable, you have to specify the data type. Okay, but Python is not required. So what is data type? Next class I will tell you. So here at the time of declaring another programming languages, we have to define like that. But in Python, simply you can declare like this. Based on the value which you are created, which you are assigning, it is going to take the data type. Okay, please increase the window size. Okay, window size. Ah, is this is window size? I need to check once. Okay, I need to check once, guys. Window size. Okay. Now, next here, I want to declare the variables like this. Okay. Now, multiple variables we can declare. For suppose consider here a comma b comma c equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. Now a value, b value, c value. So I can declare three variables like this. Okay, I can declare three variables like this. And similar way, for suppose consider I comma j equal to 10 comma 20 comma 30. 10 comma 20 comma 30. 1 second. There you are. Okay. Now observe here. Left side I'm trying to declare a two variables. Right side I'm trying to declare a three variables. So here it is going to throw an error. Too many values to unpack. Too many values to unpack. So here we cannot. So here we cannot. So how many you are expecting? Make sure you have to do this one. For suppose similar way, I comma j comma k equal to 10 comma 20. Left side three values, right side two values. Not enough values to unpack. Expected three but got two. So if you are declaring multiple variables, make sure left side and right side number of values are same. Left side and right side number of values are same. Okay, that is one more thing, guys. So this is important. So in the real time, when you are when you are writing a programs, people are declaring all the variables in a single attempt like this. So instead of writing multiple, people will use the syntax like this, guys. That is one thing. So in the interview, they will ask this question: swap two variable values. Swap two variable values. For suppose a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Now I want output. Okay, print. So now print a value is comma a, print b value is. Now you here I have to write a statement. Here you have to write a Python statement such a way that I want to swap. A value will go to b, b value will go to a. Okay, I want to swap the values a comma b. Now how to write a program for this one? So simple, guys, simple single line. A equal to 10, b equal to 20. Now swapping a comma b equal to b comma a. That's it. So this a element will go to here. Sorry, this b value assigned to a. This is assigned to this one. Okay. So here in the interview they will ask this question: how to swap the element? Simple. You can like write like this. So in other languages you have to create a temporary variables and all, but here not required. So directly we can assign to this one and this one. So first value assign to first one, second value assign to second one. Okay. So this is about variables, guys. Okay, this is about variables. See, when you declare a variable, some memory location will be created. So this is the way to declare a variable. So whatever the name is there, this we can call it as a, how you are going to identify this variable using this name. This is a identifier, I can say. I can say this is a identifier. How you are going to identify this one? Okay. Now,
Can you please come back again? How do you identify the identifier and the difference between the identifier and variable?
so see here. So using equal, you have to declare a variable. So the variable, so this a, okay, this is the identifier, nothing but variable name. See, simple, sir. I can call this one as a variable. Okay, so the name is, we can call it as a identifier. Just identifier is the name only. For
Got
suppose
it.
def add, okay, a
Mhm.
comma b, return a plus b. This is a definition. This is similar to function. So now this definition, so we are going to identify using this name. Okay, this is identifier. I can say definition name. So this is the identification name. This definition I am going to identify using this name. Okay,
Uh,
similar way
okay.
classes also. Okay, similar way classes also.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
So Python statement is a comma b equal to b comma a. Now next, so in the C language, okay. So for suppose consider not C language. Let me write one simple program. Okay, before that. Okay, so here I'm going to save this one. Okay, now in this program I'm going to declare a variable name equal to Srinivas, location equal to Hyderabad, gender equal to male. Now I want to print statement person name is Srinivas. Okay, I'm going to write a print statement, person name is, okay, name. Now, okay, so name, location, gender, okay. So I'm going to write some errors, okay. Person, location is location, print, person, gender is, okay, gender. Now if I'm trying to execute this one, okay, see there are multiple errors. What are the errors you will face? Now if I'm seeing this one,
It would
unexpected
not
indent.
execute in that.
Wait, I will tell you. Okay, so there are multiple errors, I know. Okay, let me tell you. So here guys, one error is unexpected indent. So first time when you are writing a programs, you will get these kind of errors more. So unexpected indent. So here what happened is, in Python, so there is a indentation. What is indentation? Okay, so those who already know other programming language well and good, for suppose in other programming language, here you are writing curly brace. Inside curly brace, you can write a statement anywhere. You can write a statement anywhere. But in the programming language like Python, so here consider in other programming language, inside this curly brace, you can write a statement like anything. Inside anywhere you can write. But programming like Python, so here we have to follow the indentation. Means statement 1, statement 2, statement 3. Now you have to follow the space. So whatever the space is there, these are all belongs to for statement. These are all belongs to for. So this indentation is very, very important, guys. Okay. Now here in this case, what happened is, in the beginning, I started the program beginning. So here I have given the space. So it is, you have to remove the spaces. This is one error frequently people will get. Next, unterminated string literal. So here guys, I defined with double quotes. I did not close it this one, so it is going to throw error. So make sure, as I discussed yesterday, it should be a double quotes only. Save the file, and I'm going to execute. Save the file, and I'm going to execute this one. Unmatched this one. So here we have to specify this one. So here we open. Make sure we have to close this one. Okay. Now observe. Perhaps forgot at the comma, invalid syntax. So here, after you are using this one variable, you have to specify the comma. Okay, again I am going to save, and I am going to execute this one. Okay, so one way is, people are forget about the spaces, you will get a indentation error. And here, make sure if you specify double quotes, it should be end with double quotes, single quotes, and also here it should contain the comma. Here it should contain the comma. And also here, if you are having brace, you have to end with the closing brace. You have to end with the closing brace. Okay, so first time when you are writing the programs, you will get these issues, guys. So uh, make sure you have to define all those things, double quotes, comma, and braces and all. Okay, now here, if you observe, if I run this program multiple times, I will get the same output only. If I execute this program multiple times, you will get the same output only. But my requirement is, whatever the value I have to pass, I want to get those output. So name, I don't want to create here. I don't want to create. I don't want to pass the value like this. So at the time of you are running the program, I want to pass the value. So those are all runtime values, input values you have to pass. How to do that one? Okay, so passing input values. Guys, in the C language, we are having a scanf. In the C++, we are having cin. In Java, we are having a buffer reader, some class we have to. But in Python, we are having a predefined function input. A predefined function input. Using that, we can pass the input values. What does it mean? Observe here. Consider name, or okay, for suppose consider age input. So here, when you are passing a function like this, in the command prompt, it is expecting a value from you. So you have to enter from the keyboard 32, 34. Now age is 34. Now observe here, again age input. Again it is expecting a value 21. Now age value 21. A equal to input. Now when you enter here, it is expecting a value. So whatever the value you entered, that is going to assigning to this one. So in the input function, when you use input function, here in the command prompt, it is asking the value. Whatever the value you entered the keyboard, this value is assigned to this one. This value is assigned to this one. Okay. Now, next one. Observe here. Input. Now, here, enter person name. So, whatever you have written whatever you have written in the string inside input will be printed as it is, and then it is asking the value. Now it is asking the value. I am assigning the value like this. Now name equal to this one. So in the input function, whatever the statement you have written, this statement will be printed as it is, and it is asking the value. Whatever the value you assigned, this assigned to a variable. This assigned to a variable. Now observe here, location equal to input of enter location. Now it is asking the location Guntur. Now location is Guntur. So first it will be printed as it is, and then it is asking the value. Whatever the value you entered, this value is assigned to a variable. Now Guntur. Okay. Now observe here, guys. The same thing, location, input, enter location. Here I am giving /n. In this case, immediately it is asking the value, but now observe what will happen. Enter location. It is accessing, it is expecting a value in the next line. /n is the next line. So Hyderabad. Now location. Guys, if you observe here, I used the same variable here. I used the same variable here. So what happened is, whatever the latest one, it is going to take that one. Whatever the latest one, it is going to take that one. Okay. Up to now, clear or not?
When you are getting the result, it's in quotations, but you are not giving the quotations. It's is that
Yeah. Yeah.
system
Here
is
what
going
happened,
to.
guys? Yeah. Here what happened is, by default it will take a string, so that's why it is going to be input single quotes. By default it is going to take a string. So what is string? Okay. So
Yeah,
next
yeah,
class I will tell you. Okay,
no
what is
worries.
string? Next class I will tell you. So here remember, whatever the value you are assigning, okay, this value assigning to a variable.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, Thank you.
Next.
Sorry for asking simple questions.
No problem, no problem. Okay.
Can you repeat once slash n?
Once, sorry,
Slash n.
slash n. So slash n is the next line. Slash n is the next line. So here I did not give the slash n. After printing as it is, immediately it is asking the value. But when I
Okay.
use a slash n, it will go to the next line and it will ask in the next line.
Okay.
Okay. Now,
Okay. Thank you.
thank you.
Excuse me, is there any differentiation between single quote and a double quote?
No, both are string only.
Okay, thank
But
you.
the purpose is, if you have a yesterday class I told you in the print, so if I have the value is having the single quote or double quote. Hello Mr. Srinivas, yesterday I told you this example, you can check that once. Okay. Now, next, consider in this one. So here in this example, always it is going to take this one. So here what I am doing is, I am going to write one more program. I am going to save the file. So now what I am doing is, here instead of this one, input of enter person name, as I am using slash n, it will ask in the next line. Enter location, enter gender, enter gender. So just now I told you, right? So here these are all single statements. Now the same thing here, I'm keep it everything in this one. Okay, location. Now observe here, when I'm running this one, it is asking the person name, Ram, location. So here the program second enter location, I'm going to enter the location, and then it is asking gender. Okay, I'm entering the male. Now I am having some print statements. It is going to execute all printing. It is printing everything. So this time what happened is, I can give values my own. In the previous program, whatever the standard values it is going to prepare at the time of declaring the variable, whatever I have written it is going to print. Here always these values only it is printed, but in this case I am going to execute at runtime. Execute at runtime. Okay. Now I am going to execute one more time. Okay. Krish. Enter location. Okay. Enter location Chennai. Enter gender male. Person name is Krish. Personal location is Chennai. Okay. Gender is male. Now, so observe here. I am going to do some decoration. Print. Okay. Star star star. Save the file. Now observe, as you know, whatever you have written in the inside print it will be executed as it is. Enter person name. So first time. Okay. Location. Gender male. Now here I have written the print statement. I have written the print statement. So as it is it printed? Now it is asking the values like this. It is asking the values like this. Okay. Now take one assignment, guys. Okay. So I want output. Enter account number. You are going to enter some value. Enter account name. Okay, some value. Enter bank name. Okay, enter bank name HDFC. Enter branch name Kondapur. Okay, now I want output account details. Okay, I want output account number colon 123, account name colon Srinivas, bank name. Okay, I want output like this. So here we have to declare a variables. Okay, we have to declare a variables. So you can declare a variables, guys. Here I am writing like this. Okay, here you can use your name, my name, whatever. I am going to declare like this. Okay, I am going to declare like this. Now this print statement I can write. Okay, now this one is nothing but, okay, nothing but print account number capital letter colon and whatever the value you are having, use this value. So here you have to write a input statement. So here you have to write a input statement. The way you have written here, the way you have written here, similar way write this one, guys. Similar way write this one. So I explained high level. Okay, you have to write this one. So this is the program output I am expecting. Whatever the values you entered, it has to printed as it is. Okay, now this is one thing you have to do. Next one, in the Python environment there are some comments. So what is comment? So I will tell you, there are two types of comments: single line comment and multi line comment. Multi line comment, what does it mean? What is the purpose of this one? Okay, so here observe this one. Now in this case, if someone open this notebook, okay, they have to understand these are all the person details I am entering, and these are all the personal details I am printing. Okay, so here for users understanding purpose, so you can write a comment. So here single line comment, you have to specify single hash. Okay, please enter the input details. Okay, observe here hash, print the person details. Now if someone open this Python script, they can understand here they are doing some entering the values and they are printing some values, so they can understand this one. Okay, so here what happened, guys, these comments are, it will not executed. This is only for your understanding purpose you can write. And here hash symbol is a single line comment. Hash is a single line comment. If you observe the output, run the module, person name I am having. So here you can see personal location Hyderabad, gender male. The program output will be printed as it is, but whatever you have written, that is a comment that will not executed. That it will not executed. Okay, so this single line comments, okay, whatever you have written in the hash, that is only for your understanding purpose. We can write whatever the message you want to convey in the program. you can write in the comment. So someone, if someone opened the script, they can understand this one. This one clear or not? Okay. Now there is a single line comment we have to define with hash. Line beginning we have to define with hash. Multiple lines of comments we can define single quotes, and this one. Okay, what does it mean? So consider my requirement is, so here I want output enter student name, enter student, enter, okay, enter school name, enter subject 1 marks, enter subject 2 marks. Okay, total marks, okay, 90 plus 170 total I want. Okay, so here what I am doing is, so first I am going to write this one up to here for suppose. Okay, so here first I am writing output like this. I want output like this. Okay, so here I have to write a Python program. Here I have to write a Python program for this one. Okay, my program file name is studentsdetails.py. So in this one, I have to write a Python statements, because when I execute these Python statements, I want to print the output like this. Okay, so for this I have to write a program. Guys, requirement clear up to now?
Yes,
Okay, now
yes,
I
sir.
am going to write it. So as I told you, I am going to take a new file. So my file name is save as 3 underscore student marks dot py, by default start py. Now guys, here remember this one, I want output only this one, fine. Okay, so if someone open my notebook, they have to understand, they have to understand what is the purpose of the notebook, what you are going to do here. So that multiple lines we have to write. For suppose here you can specify the multiple lines like this. So in the single, triple, single quotes, whatever you have written, okay, whatever you have written, for suppose you have if I am having like this, if I am having like this, I am going to save the file. When I run this one, it is going to throw some error. So even if I remove this one, so when I am doing this one, so here this is nothing, it is not defined, it is going to consider this one as a variable, but variable is not defined. Now the same thing, if I put it here in the single quote, this is a comment. Now it will execute, it will not take anything. Whatever you have written inside single quotes, triple single quotes or triple double quotes, it will, it will not consider this one, the compiler will not execute this one, guys. Okay, so here, so when you are starting any program, guys, remember this one, first you have to write a purpose of the script. So what is the script name, and who is the other, who is the other when he is writing the script, and what is the description of the script. Here you can write, Now whatever I have written, so here if you execute this one, it will not print anything. It will not print anything because you have written in the comment, it will not be executed. Now the same thing guys, if you want to write, you can write like this also. Okay, so if you save the one, if you execute, it will also executed, but as you are not written anything, it will not consider anything. So if you have a multiple statements like this, okay, so make sure we can use the single quote. Okay, now, so as per my output, what are the things are required? So here I want to enter the student name. So input of enter student name. This one I want to assign into one variable because next time I want to use this one for printing purpose. Student name equal to. Similar way, school name equal to. And subject 1 marks. Subject 2 marks. Guys, left side is a variable. You can take anything. Your name, my name, you can take anything. But whenever you require that value, you have to use this variable. Now, I want output. So for my understanding purpose, I am writing a comment. Okay. So here I can take this one. So here I want
Uh,
colon.
Srinivas,
Yeah, 1 second, sir. Let me complete this one. So here, in this case, observe here, whatever the values you entered, I'm going to printing those. So make sure whatever you are using, you have to use this one. Okay. Now observe the output. Student name Rahul, DPS 90, 80. So this is the expected output. Okay. Now here guys, in this one comment, okay, in the comment, so we have to add a few more things. So generally, so for suppose today you implemented script, after 1 month someone else who opened the script, he is going to do modification. So here for suppose 1st December, some another person, okay, Ram is going to make a modification. Ram is going to make a modification, added, okay, added few, added one more subject details. Now he is going to make a modification in the script. He added one more subject. So someone else, see, today you work in the organization. Now you left the organization. The scripts will, people will use the same thing. So if someone open the script, he should understand what happened in this one. So he has done some modification. He is the developer. He has done some modification. Then after 2 years, someone open the script. He can understand. Okay, 1st November it is implemented. 1st December they have done the some modification. What is the modification? Here this is the modification. So likewise, make sure we have to write a program to use these comments. Okay, now whatever the assignments I have given, okay, for this assignment add comments also. Add comments also. Okay, so this is the way we can write this one, guys. Okay, today practice this one, so tomorrow we'll discuss the data types. Now for suppose consider here I am adding the score. Okay, total equal to subject 1 plus subject 2 plus subject 3. Print total. Okay, total variable. Now observe the output. Okay, subject 1 marks 90, subject 2 marks 80, subject 3 marks 70. So total, so it is not summing, it is not doing sum operation. Okay, so why? Because it is not taking. Next class I will let you know. So here it should contain sum, it should be sum. Okay, but it was not happen. Why it is not happening? Next class I will discuss on it. Okay, so next class we will discuss data types. There I am going to discuss on it. So this is for today, guys. Okay, so practice this assignment and send me the email, guys, or WhatsApp. Okay, and first to 5 6 practice exercises related, it will take a time. You will get multiple errors, guys. Okay, so message me when you have anything in WhatsApp. You just message me, I will respond. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah,
Somebody asked about the Windows very small screen, and if you can go to the right side, there is a settings button. Under the settings button, the besides that settings button, there is a three dots where if you can click that one, and it will show you the toggle full screen. And if you click
yeah,
on the toggle full screen, where all your desktops will be open with bigger size.
yeah.
That's what
So
I
guys,
wanted to
yesterday I
know.
told you this one. Okay, so there is a toggle full screen. You can select this one, it will be maximized. Okay, so this is for today's session, guys. I will share the recording. Those who are registered now, okay, go through this WhatsApp group, guys. I will upload here. And also if you have any friends, you can refer, guys. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.